What if the call you've been waiting for has already come, but you missed it? Just like Samuel, who mistook God's voice for Eli's, we often don't recognize the call when it arrives. But Samuel's story isn't just about a boy hearing God, it's about how that call changed his life and ultimately transformed Israel. Sometimes, God calls us in quiet, unexpected moments, asking us to step up, even when we don't fully understand what's at stake. The real question is, are you ready to answer that call when it comes? Then, let's read the chapter together. The boy Samuel ministered before the Lord under Eli. In those days the word of the Lord was rare, there were not many visions. One night Eli, whose eyes were becoming so weak that he could barely see, was lying down in his usual place. The lamp of God had not yet gone out, and Samuel was lying down in the house of the Lord, where the ark of God was. Then the Lord called Samuel. Samuel answered, "Here I am." And he ran to Eli and said, "Here I am, you called me." But Eli said, "I did not call, go back and lie down." So he went and lay down. Again the Lord called, "Samuel." And Samuel got up and went to Eli and said, "Here I am, you called me." "My son," Eli said, "I did not call, go back and lie down." Now Samuel did not yet know the Lord, the word of the Lord had not yet been revealed to him. A third time the Lord called, "Samuel." And Samuel got up and went to Eli and said, "Here I am, you called me." Then Eli realized that the Lord was calling the boy. So Eli told Samuel, "Go and lie down, and if he calls you, say, 'Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening.'" So Samuel went and lay down in his place. The Lord came and stood there, calling as at the other times, "Samuel, Samuel." Then Samuel said, "Speak, for your servant is listening." And the Lord said to Samuel, "See, I am about to do something in Israel that will make the ears of everyone who hears about it tingle. At that time I will carry out against Eli everything I spoke against his family, from beginning to end. For I told him that I would judge his family forever because of the sin he knew about. His sons blasphemed God, and he failed to restrain them. Therefore I swore to the house of Eli, the guilt of Eli's house will never be atoned for by sacrifice or offering." Samuel lay down until morning and then opened the doors of the house of the Lord. He was afraid to tell Eli the vision, but Eli called him and said, "Samuel, my son." Samuel answered, "Here I am." "What was it he said to you?" Eli asked. "Do not hide it from me. May God deal with you, be it ever so severely, if you hide from me anything he told you." So Samuel told him everything, hiding nothing from him. Then Eli said, "He is the Lord, let him do what is good in his eyes." The Lord was with Samuel as he grew up, and he let none of Samuel's words fall to the ground. And all Israel from Dan to Beersheba recognized that Samuel was attested as a prophet of the Lord. The Lord continued to appear at Shiloh, and there he revealed himself to Samuel through his word. Let's say a quick prayer to thank the Lord for his mercy. Hey God, thank you so much for this moment of study and for opening my heart to the wisdom in your word. I'm grateful for the knowledge you've given me today. Please help me not only understand it, but to apply it in my everyday life. Guide me to listen for your call and to respond with a heart full of obedience. Strengthen me to lead with humility and wisdom, just like Samuel. Help me walk in your ways and make a difference, one step at a time. Amen. Now that you've heard about Samuel's unexpected calling, the Real Challenge begins. Will you answer when God calls you? Just like Samuel, you might miss the call at first, or even question if it's meant for you. But here's the truth, God is always speaking, and his calls don't stop just because we don't hear them right away. The question is, are you willing to tune in, to listen, and to act when that moment comes? Your leadership, your ministry, and your destiny might all hinge on your response to that call. So, what's holding you back? Take a step of faith today, and see where it leads. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, because there's always more to discover. What are you waiting for? The call is yours. And, as always, don't forget to check the last video and learn more about the scriptures.